Today we're going to check out the remains where there was a train wreck along the Enola Low Grade Railroad, and it was December 23rd, 1981 in the evening. It was around dusk, pretty dark, that a train collided with a huge boulder that gave way from the cliffside. And it was going about 30 miles an hour, which till they saw it, it was not enough time to stop. And there were about 82 cars to that train. And I believe the 2 engines and 13 cars were pretty well demolished. So we're going to check out that spot, as well as remnants of some of the cars that are down along the hillside, and see what kind of wreckage is still remaining today. So we're going to get to it and see what we can find. All right, see you soon. All right, I believe we were approaching where that 3-ton boulder fell from the cliffside and the train impacted with it in 81. This is right about where the boulder came loose and crashed down onto the tracks. All right, so we're at the spot. We're gonna hike down the side of this hill here. I believe that's where the wreckage is. And hopefully it's not too difficult to get to. We're fine, but we'll see what we can do here. Oh yeah, I can see it already. Now to find a way down. This looks as good as any. There's one of the culverts too. Huh. Oh man, here's one of the rails. I'm sure a lot of that got ripped up. I forget how many miles of rail was ruined as well. Here's more here. Oh yeah, a bunch up there. Railroad ties. Looks like a walkway that was on one of the cars, maybe even one of the engines. And here, looks like plastic beads, maybe for injection molding or something. There's a lot of them around. I believe the only reported cargo, it was a freight train, the only reported cargo was paper, petroleum byproducts, and one other thing I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was all pretty benign stuff other than the petroleum products. Unfortunately, the petroleum byproducts that did get out of the cars from the wreck pulled, I believe, down here somewhere, and fortunately didn't make it into the Susquehanna River. So that's definitely one positive part about it. And there were 4 guys on the train, 2 in the engine and I believe 2 in another car. I'm guessing something right behind the engines. And fortunately, all 4 of them survived just fine. Early reports said that were wrong. Said some of the men jumped before it impacted the boulder, but all the cars just crinkled up like an accordion. And 2 engines and 13 cars, they probably more than likely would have been hit and killed if they would have jumped, and with all the cars piling up. So it's good they did stay in the engines and the 1 car. So this is quite a bit of wreckage here. A lot of thick metal just completely bent up. More bent up rail. This definitely looks like it was torch cut for removing the damaged rails. I believe only a few of the cars ended up, I don't know if from the crash that they fell down the hillside here or if they just got rid of a couple this way, but most of the engines were removed, and the vast majority of the cars were removed as well. But this is all that's left of the wreckage itself from 1981. I'm gonna go back down and check out that culvert quick. Should have brought my flashlight, but it is what it is. Holy crap. That's one huge cutoff wheel. Yeah, a little bit more of the wreckage down here. All right, I believe that concludes this video for the train wreckage. Oh, and there is a train going down on the other end of that culvert. All right, so now that concludes the video on the train wreckage. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.